What's going on, guys? Welcome to Chaos Nutrition and Muscle Sport Mag Show right here. Old school training, okay? Old school bodybuilding, as I say. How you guys doing? Alright, so we're going to talk about some good shit today, but first, it's magazine time. I know you guys love that shit. So I got a really good one right here, which is kind of going to shock some of you, but first, let's start. I like to start with the Muscle Digest, which was my favorite, like I said, growing up. Okay, right here, it's John Aranita. I seen him in person. He was trained by Rory Liedlmeyer. I saw him with Rory Liedlmeyer in Gold's Gym. Okay, this John Aranita. This right here is 1982. All right, this is the which issue? March 1982. Now, let me show you. John Aranita, with this kid right here, was a young, upcoming bodybuilder. I think he won the Teenage America. That's the whole spiel with him. Him, Rudy Hermosillo, all those guys, all trained with my boy Roy Liedlmeyer. Here, look, wait, hold on. Let's get to some stuff here. Okay, is that Joe Bucci? No, that's okay. I can't see shit, as always, and you guys know, I know, you guys bitch. Put your glasses on. Okay, here's a young Bob Paris who just won the Mr. California. Look at Bob Paris right here. Look at him. A young... Dude, have you seen what he looks like now? You would never know. He had some beautiful physique. He had a really good physique on him, boy. Bob Paris was great. Remember this? Glands. Remember that was becoming big in 1982, right? Orchic gland. You know, orchic gland right there. That was the glandulars. You guys remember that in the 80s? Glandulars. Some shit was spiked. I took that shit. They got nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Anyway, right here, look. Look at that right there. Okay? Look at Sergio Oliva right there. Is that Cal Scalic? Yep. Cal Scalic was one of my favorite bodybuilders, right there, okay, versus Sergio Oliva. Look at that. That's 1982. I mean, look at Oliva. Scalic was a monster, okay? Cal Scalic was a monster. But look how big Sergio Oliva was, okay? He was, look at him, okay? Look, let me try to get that glare off there. Okay, look at this size. That's Sergio Oliva making Cal Scalic look small. He actually made Cal Scalic look small. And Cal Scalic, any of you guys that remember, Cal Scalic was a freaking mass monster. Oh my God, wait a minute, hold on now. Let me see, I gotta find some. Right now, listen, look, here we go. Look at Corey Everson with her husband, Jeff Everson. Look what she used to look like. Look at that mug on her. Look at it. That's Corey Everson. Look at her. Look at her. Can you guys see her? Look. Look at her mug right there. There's Jeff Everson. Alright, that's Corey and Jeff Everson, see? Now, I mean, that's before all her facial surgery. She knew that, you know, look at, she had no no tetas, right? Look, and that face. So she got them boobs done and got that face totally redone. And what a difference. I mean, because she was kind of a mutt, you know what I mean? Like, look, here they are again, here. I gotta try to step back. Here they are again. But look at her face, look. That's Corey Everson, guys. That's the girl, look at it, no tits. Look at that, okay? That's the girl who became a superstar. Miss Olympia, one of the greatest Miss Olympias ever. And if you guys remember what she used to look like when she was winning the Miss Olympia, she didn't look like that, you know? I mean, that'll bring all the dogs home, if you know what I mean. Let me see here. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, hold your friggin' water there. I love looking at all these old pictures here and these old ads. Hold on, relax, I'm coming with you. Oh, shit. Look at, wait, that's not Andreas Munzer. You guys, you know, I know what you're thinking. All right, you gotta put your glasses on. Remember this? They used to sell suntan pills. Look, remember that ad? You know, I know somebody that took them and they turned orange with that shit. You know what I mean? Remember that suntan pills? You don't need to go out in the sun, just take this pill. And it was, I don't know, it's Canxantin or however the fuck you say that shit. And I knew guys that turned orange on that shit. This is that guy, Jesse, whatever the hell his name is. Right? I can't, let me see if no, this is Ed Zer. I thought that was Jesse Goutreau. But anyway, I remember seeing this guy in the magazines. He was, what the hell did he win? Oh, he was Mr. California. Okay, now remember, guys, this was Mr. California at the same time when Bob Paris won the California Bodybuilding Championship, because there was an AAU, okay, speaking of glands right there, stero gland. Remember that shit? Remember that ad, stero gland? These guys, you know, back in 82, there was still the NPC was just starting to come in, but the AAU was the big one. You understand? So remember there was a whole big thing about that. Remember these stupid things? Remember these like little statue things that you can buy in the back of the magazine? Remember that? Right there, look. Remember that? Those things? The guy who I used to work out when I was a kid used to have that shit on his desk. I'm looking to see if there's any with Rudy Hermosillo or John Aranita in here. You know? I don't see any of it. What the hell is this? The sports pill workout. What the fuck is that? I don't remember that one. Do you remember that one? Was it a pill to take a pill? You don't have to work out, you take a pill? What the hell is that? I don't know. That's it. I didn't like that one. Hey, look at my nemesis, Andreas Callan. Look at him. I used to throw spitballs over the fucking, when he'd be tanning and shit, I'd throw him over the fucking tanning thing, because he busted my nuts one time, because I was in that friggin' lame-ass tanning bed in Gold's Gym. That thing, again, it would be like laying under fluorescent bulbs. I got nothing from that. I had to have Joe Gold with the man with the New York tan fucking torture me. So I tried all that shit, didn't work, you know? Oh God, Albert Beckles. Who's the girl, though? Hold on, let me see. Shelley Gruel. Oh, I remember her. Remember Albert, well, there's Shelley Gruel. Do you remember her? And there's Albert Beckles. Remember that? Albert Beckles. He was built. I remember once Lee Haney telling me, oh, you know, Albert Beckles, you know, he was with him once, and the only junk food he's ever eaten was Chinese food. And back then I was like, Chinese food? That's like good stuff, you know, because it's all vegetables. Oh, this is from Mike Torsha. This is the kid I grew up with. Well, I didn't grow up, but he was my, like, you know, he was my inspiration growing up. You know, one of my inspirations, you know. He won a Teenage America, okay. Mike Torsha, okay. He's from here, from where I live. He used to work at the gym that I used to work out at when I was younger. Anyway, let me put that magazine to rest. That magazine's okay, but, now, I know you guys like the really old stuff. So let's show you. Let me show you the back first. This is a muscle builder, okay? Look like Joe DiMaggio right there to me. Okay, this is the back of Muscle Builder, October 1960. I was already born, so I was already. Look, this is the October Muscle Builder. This is Joe Weider, what became Muscle and Fitness. And, you know, Flex and all, Flex spawned off all this stuff. But this is Muscle Builder. This is Joe Weider's Muscle Builder. Now, who the hell is that on the cover? I can't see. Oh, this is Ray Schaefer, who won the Mr. Universe. Right there, Ray Schaefer. I don't remember this guy. This is a little bit before my time. But you can see, that's 19... Dude, that's the Mr. Universe. Look at his legs. Right there, Mr. Universe, right there. 1960, Ray Schaefer. There's something I'm going to show you in here. You're going to get, you old school guys, you new guys, you don't tell them I'm going to show you. But anyway, look, here we go with the fucking, there's the Weider set again. Look at all those things. And then where's that leg thing? Right there. Look at the leg things right there. Okay, ready? Look at. Right there. Instead of doing squats and leg extensions and shit. Some guys still did squats, but they used to use that thing. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wow. For 1960, this is like a good barbell set. Look at that shit. Look at that. 1960. Look at that. Wait, how much did that cost back then? A 300-pound set is what? $45. 300 pounds, $45. That's not bad. Anyway, all right, hold on. I'm getting to something. You old school guys, look at this shit. The Weider power stands. Look at this ad. Holy shit. For Weider power stands. Look at that. That's old school, man. Look at that. Look at it. Right there. The Weider power stands. But that's nothing. Hold on. I got to show you something. You get ready. Get ready to gag. Get ready to gag. Ready? Hold on. Let me see what the time is here. Okay. Hold on. Now listen. Back then, they used to do all these exercise and calisthenics and shit in shows. Look, you know, I remember all that. Back in Muscle Beach, they'd have you do all these, like, calisthenics. And, you know, see, bodybuilders back then were more athletic than they are today. Imagine a bodybuilder doing that shit today. Huh? Whew. Most of them can't even friggin' pose, do a muscle pose without fucking fainting. Hold on 1 second. Guys, you ready for this? You ready for this? Look, this is Joe Weider. Look, that's the real Joe Weider right there. Look. Look at him. Look at him. He almost looks like Adolf Hitler in the face. Look at his, look at him. That's Joe Weider. Okay, look, see? That's the real Joe Weider right there. Look at him. Didn't look too bad right there. But I mean, you know, for Joe Weider, all the fake shit that they put out. But wait, I'm getting to something. Where is it? I'm going to show you. Look at this. Is like the old, that's old school right there. Look at that. Old school. Look at that picture. That black and white, the kind of, you know, the pages are made out of like almost like newspaper, like newsprint pages and shit. Hold on. Hold your, okay, here we go. We're starting to get to where, this is Leroy Colbert. Remember Leroy Colbert? You guys, look at the fucking arms on him. In 1960, look at that. Look at his arms. Leroy Colbert was known for those arms. Look at those arms right there. That's 1960. These guys weren't like blasting the shit out of steroids. Some were still doing steroids. They were already doing D-ball and chili. But look at Leroy Colbert, man. I remember even when he was an old man, he still had like fucking 20-something inch cannons. You know? Look at, there he is doing pull-ups right there. Leroy Colbert. Look at him. Look at him. A young Leroy Colbert. I know you guys remember Leroy. Hold on now. Hold on. I'm getting to somebody. You guys are going to be shocked. Remember? What, the old Weider fucking supplements right there. You know what I mean? With picture, that's Joe Weider on the cover. I don't know if you can see it. That's Joe Weider. But wait a minute now. I'm getting some. Look at this. Look at the leg press. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that little leg press right there. I love all that shit, man. I don't know. Oh, wait, I got a paper smelling fetish. It smells like a garage. Hold on. Ready? Hold on. There's the Big 16, another weight set that you can buy right there. The Big 16. That's what that was called. But hold on. I'm a page or two away from what I want to show you. A page or two away. Oh, boy. I remember all these supplements. Again, I used to take the Hoffman stuff, but that's Weider. Right? Isn't it Weider? Or is that Hoffman? I can't see shit. Yeah, it's Weider. Joe Weider's on the cover. Hold on. Where is that fucking picture I want to show you guys? Ready? Get ready to gag. You old school guys. Dude, you remember these things? Look. Remember those things? The crushers and shit like that. Remember that? Remember that? Look at that ad, though. Look at those. Look what those guys look like. Dude, that's not bad for a guy back in those days. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. Hey, come on. Don't make a liar of me. Where is it? Where's the picture? Oh, my God. More. Joe Weider. Look at that. Joe Weider. All his supplements. Look at that shit. The Weider. Look what they look like. So 1960s and shit. Look at that. Anyway. Where's the picture, for God's sake? Hold on. I must have passed it because it's not this far in. Old ab board. Look at that. A very old ab board. The old way to do abs. Still do it today, but nice build on the guy. Now hold on. Hold on. Somewhere I'm missing a picture. Now how did I get... It's in this fucking... Hold on, guys. Alright, hold on. This is not... Hold up. I can't see. Okay, this is Bill Pearl. It is, right? No, Bill Barrett. I can't see shit. I'm sorry, guys. This is not what I want to show you. But that's the Bill Pearl pose. See, I can't see without glasses. That's not what I want to show you. Let me find it. Hold on. I know. You should have had this shit all prepared. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay, ready? Here's a guy who just won Mr. California. I guess it's 1960s at the, you know, either 1959 or 1960. Here's your current Mr. California. Look who it is. Do you recognize that guy? Look at his build. Look at. Do you recognize his face? Do you recognize that face? Larry Scott. Look at Larry Scott. Where's them big arms that he had? Look. Where are they? Look. Larry Scott. Look at him. There's the legs. Look at him. Larry Scott. One of the greatest bodybuilders, you know. Mr. Olympia. First Mr. Olympia. Look at him. Look at him. That was a Mr. Olympia. Look how young he is, guys. Look at him. Is this him down here, too? Yeah. Look. Page is almost falling out. Hold on, ready? There he is, right there. Can you see him? Larry Scott. Look at him. Look at him. Right there. A young Larry Scott. That's crazy. Remember what he looked like? I mean, he wound up having some of the biggest fucking arms. I mean, he was known. I mean, that's why they call the preacher bench the Scott curl. You know, we're going to do Scott curls. Preacher bench. I mean, that's the father of that shit, you know. I don't know if he invented it or not. I don't know, you know, about that. But that's Larry Scott. The famous Larry Scott. Now, you old school guys know what I'm talking about. You young guys, you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. All right, let's answer some questions. All right, maybe at the end I'll throw something else in there. All right, first question. Ryan M. wants to know. I gotta look in the light here too. Again, I can't see. Shut up. My son is going to Arizona State to play baseball. He is lifting weights. I remember questioning something similar to this one time. And getting big. Is that bad? He has a... Remember, I wrote this shit, so shut up. But I read it a while ago. And I don't remember the questions, and I can't read my own handwriting, and I should be wearing glasses, but I'm not. He has a shot to play pro baseball, and I'm afraid that this may hurt him because he's only 19 years old and he's too big. Okay. I knew a guy who also, his kid was playing baseball. And they asked me, what should we do to, you know, for sports? You know, this is for all sports anyway, basically. But this was this guy's asking about baseball. And the guy I knew who I grew up with, his son was playing baseball. And he asked me what's the best thing he could do. And I told him, well, if you're going to college, work out with the track team. You want to get better at any sport, whether it's football, soccer, baseball, gymnastics. You know what I mean? Whatever your game is, go work out with the track team. Okay? MMA, boxing, go work out with the track team. I've told you, remember a long time ago, well, not that long ago, but a couple of videos ago, I told you that Run, 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 run. You guys would hate me if I was a coach. If I was your football coach, you'd hate my guts because I'm not going to sit here and practice passing all day. I'm going to make you in shape, and I'm going to get you because I feel running is obviously the best thing for sports. Now, this guy's saying his son's getting jacked, though, okay, with lifting weights. And I have another friend right now who's actually a baseball coach, and he coaches a kid who's a pitcher. And this pitcher has a chance to make the major leagues. He's going to minor leagues already looking at him, all right, at teams, professional teams. Which, obviously, if you get into minor leagues, it means you have more of a chance than just us momos that sit there and watch on TV. So, he was saying that the kid, like, he was mad because the kid's pitching, and he's working out, and the kid's trying to get jacked. And dude, that's not good. That is not good. I was a great athlete until I started fucking really getting really jacked. It's not good. And I know some of you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that, but talk to any of the biggest. Dave Palumbo will tell you. When he was super big, it's hard to breathe when you're that big. I mean, you can see these guys. If you see the way they walk and shit like this, like a big Nick Walker, one of those kind of get, dude, I'm not putting anything against the guy, but that's bodybuilding, okay? But if they had a fight in a ring or do something, they get killed. Look at Mariusz Pudzianowski, who had to lose like 75 pounds just to hang. First couple fights, he fought guys who were afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? They were bums. He fought there with Tim Silva, who had no build, no nothing, dad bod, and beat the fuck out of him and knocked him out, okay? The point I'm trying to say is that this kid's 19 years old here, the father says. Yeah, he's 19 years old. So, I don't recommend bodybuilding for that. I recommend weight training, but this is a different story. This kid's getting jacked. He's getting big, the father says. And he was worried, the father's worried, the kid probably goes to frozen ropes and all these different, clubs, and, your father grooms you your whole life. You've been playing baseball. Now, all of a sudden, you're into getting jacked. It's not going to help you play baseball. I'm going to tell you that right now, And I recommend, obviously, most of your power comes from your legs, your hips and all that stuff when it's turning on the ball, where even pitching, driving off the mound and all that stuff. But don't start getting jacked arms and all that. It's just not good. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not good. You want to get in shape for sports? Run your fucking ass off. Run, run, run. Don't stop fucking running. Okay? That's the key. And I noticed some of you ain't going to want... There's going to be guys disagreeing with me, but I don't like the whole idea of running on a treadmill. Go put a fucking jacket on. I don't care if it's snowing or rain. Get your ass and go run outside. It's a different animal. I like to run... If I'm running... Okay, when I used to train for shows and stuff, now I'm a fucking old man. I run to the bathroom or to the refrigerator. I run on the street, bro, or I'll run it out the track at the high school. I don't... No treadmill stuff from me, bro. No treadmill stuff, no stationary bike. I'll rather go get a real bike and ride outside. I'm just saying, if you're going to go for sports, getting jacked is not going to help. Working out's good. Lifting weights is good. But getting jacked in bodybuilding, no bueno. You know what I mean? Work out to keep your body in shape, keep your muscles limber, but stretch, warm up a lot, put blood in the muscle, then stretch, keep stretching. Also, I believe in getting blood in the muscle a little bit first, almost like pre-pumping stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like pre-pumping a body part almost, and then stretching, you know what I mean? Because you can, if you're ice cold and you start stretching, you can fucking pull a muscle stretching, So, I just don't see that bodybuilding is a good mix with sports. Sorry. Especially baseball, bro. It's just not that... I mean, even football maybe, but nah. Combative sports, You don't see those UFC guys bodybuilding, okay? It's good to work out, build strength, and all that stuff, but they're not trying to put on mass. This kid's father says he's getting jacked, he's getting built, he's getting big, and he doesn't like it. He's afraid that he's going to get too big and it's going to slow him down, and it will. Sorry. It's a fact, okay? It's a fact. I know some of you don't like to hear that shit, but what do you want me to do? It's the truth, I was once super jacked, but when I was younger, I could throw a ball from center field and throw a strike. I used to throw it over the backstop from center field, you know what I mean? I couldn't throw right now from, here to that door over there. And trust me, it's not far. Okay? Forget about it. I'm just saying. All right, next question. LS67 wants to know, what is your best favorite pre-workout drink? Is it Gatorade? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, best pre-workout drink or during workout Gatorade. Oh, Madon. I gotta get glasses. The best pre-workout drink or during workout drink, is it Gatorade? Is it pre-workout? Is it coffee? Some people put coffee and salt together. I got a guy in the gym that does that. And how much do you drink? Okay, sorry. I can't spit that shit out. I know. Again, glasses right here. I'm not putting them on, so shut up. Okay, you know what? Hold on, don't go away. Alright, I'm back. Before I knock down everything and then my girlfriend gonna come running in here. This is one of my favorite right here. Look at it bang, right? This is the root beer. Okay, now a lot of you guys know that I drink diet root beer all the time, right? Look at that root beer bang. There's no sugar in there. I like to drink that. That's just me. But, alright, we're gonna get into the... Ah! I'm knocking shit over. Sorry, I had to put my foot there. Alright. Alright. So, I like to drink a bang before that. I don't drink coffee. It has nothing to do with the caffeine. It just has to do with... I don't like the smell. I've never tasted coffee, but, you know, growing up, I know it's, a lot of people like the smell. Okay. I just don't like... I've never drank it, never tasted it, because I don't like the fucking... I just don't like the smell of it, and it just doesn't appeal to me. That's me. That doesn't mean coffee's not good for you. Coffee's fine. It's matter of fact, it's very good. It's probably, okay, I'm not against caffeine. How could I be against caffeine if I'm drinking a fucking bang? Now, I'm getting to something, so I want you guys to listen to this, because I just talked to a kid in the gym about this, as a matter of fact. I know a lot of guys are putting salt in the coffee. That's fine, because you get a little pump. You know, the caffeine gives you the energy, the salt gives you a little bit of a pump. That's fine. Make your own pre-workout. I know there's a lot of guys that make their own pre-workout. And that's the other thing. I think the kid has asked me about, yes, he asked me if I drink, like, you know, a pre-workout. Well, that's a pre-workout. What was the other fucking thing he asked me? Gatorade. Now, I don't like a Gatorade. Dude, Gatorade's fine. It's actually good for you, okay? Because it hydrates. It's got all kinds of minerals and vitamins, blah, 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 you know, it's sodium and the whole bit. I don't like Gatorade. I just don't like the taste. I'm not into fruity drinks. I'm a very strange guy, dude. I'm an Italian who doesn't eat garlic or doesn't like onions. Neither one. I won't eat either one. I like peppers, but they repeat on me. You know, and so I got to be careful. You know, I don't eat any spicy food. I mean, my girlfriend's Mexican, and she drinks tapatio like that. You know, she's crazy. She likes the hot of those ghost peppers. She eats that shit. So does my daughter. Me, nothing hot. Table, if I put pepper from table, like that, you know, table, whatever you call it, black pepper, you know, the ground black pepper you get on the table. That to me is hot. I'm very bleached Italian, okay? So I'm very funny with that, you know. I like gravy and macaroni. That's what I like. Macaroni's pasta. To you guys, pasta. To me, it's macaroni because I grew up with that, you know, with that saying. So what does that have to do with working out? Absolutely nothing. But, you know, you're talking to me, the rambling freak, and I get fucking sidetracked, so there you go. Okay, here's the key to your question, and all of you guys, I want you to listen to me. I will never drink a whole can of this. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I don't drink a can and then go work out. Never in your life. You know what I drink? 2 sips. That's it. 2 sips. I'll take a little ephedrine, you know, cute little ephedrine. Cute. But I'll take like 10 milligrams of ephedrine at most, sometimes less. Oh, wait a minute. No, less than 10, because they're 12 milligrams. I take half. So that would be 12 to... I take about 8 milligrams of ephedrine. Not always. Only on leg days, okay? So taking more than 2 sips of this can be detrimental for me because I fly easily. Just like I'll take a bite of a Viagra. Just a little bite of a corner of a Viagra. And my shit will be like, George! You know, all the time. But I'm I'm very sensitive to that shit, but it's good for working out. Okay, that's what I'm talking about Viagra. I'm not talking about fucking the old lady or any of that shit. But she's not old, she's young. But the thing is that when I take something like this, it's 2 sips at the most. That's it. This can could last me a couple days. 2 sips at the most, all right? And if I feel I need more, I'll take another sip. You know what I mean? I'm very picky about pre-workout. And I don't think that you need that unless you young guys, man. You don't need, I never needed energy when I was young. Well, I'm fucking going to be 63 years old. Okay? So I need energy. Now, you can go to Chaos Nutrition, wink, 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 and get their pre-workout, because Joe Pietaro tells me it's good stuff, you know, and I know the Godfather himself says it's good stuff, so obviously it's good stuff, and we want to support this video here. So if you're going to buy a powdered pre-workout, little scoop in the water, go ahead. Don't do the Rich Piana thing where you're taking like fucking 3 or 4 scoops of that shit, because that's not good. Don't snort it, okay? All that shit's bullshit. The key to working out, the key to pre-workouts is to take it little bits at a time as you feel, you know, you don't take an airplane and just fly it straight up like that. An airplane slowly rises like that. So you bring a little bit. That's if you need it. Not everybody needs that. Again, I'm fucking 63. I fucking get 4 hours sleep on a good night. Okay? That's a different story. You young guys, I don't think any young guy really, I never drunk no fucking shit like that. I didn't even know that they didn't exist when I was younger, okay? Now, during the workout, if you wanted to drink a Gatorade, that would be fine during a workout because it's replenishing fluids and rehydrating yourself, okay? There is sodium in Gatorade, so that can help you get a pump, okay? Kabish, right? So, during the workout like that, now I saw the guys out there from, you know, Kuwait where they're going, fast carbs, meaning, you know, no stimulant, fast carbs, you know, meaning drink the fucking sugar shit, you know, carbohydrate-y, you know, sugary stuff. First of all, if you're going to drink it pretty well, make sure there's no sugar in here. But don't listen to those fucking guys, because they're fucking guys, they're on insulin and all kinds of shit so they can get away with that. It's not good. It's not, don't listen to that. In this case, less is more, okay? So, I mean, during a workout, I'll drink either, I usually drink Species, I have it back here, anyway, I usually drink, Dave gives me his amino drink, so I'll drink that sometimes. Only because I want a flavor, and, you know, the amino acids can't hurt. They're not going to kill you, alright? It's fine, it's sugar-free, if you want to do that. If not, Gatorade's been the drink of choice for a lot of athletes. It's great because it replenishes all your minerals and rehydrates you. It's good. It's a good drink for during the workout. Or you could just drink water. It's fine. Water's fine too. I drink water. You know, sometimes I drink seltzer because I like the bubbles. Pre-workout, couple sips, that's it. Even with the fucking scoops. I'll take a half a scoop. You don't drink the whole fucking thing. Because then when you get too lit, it's not good, okay? You wanna soar with the eagles and fly just nice. You don't wanna fucking be a rocket straight up. It's not good. There you go. I hope that helps you. All right, next. All right, again, go to Chaos Nutrition for your pre-workout if that's what you want to take, because I know he's got a really good one over there. I haven't tried it yet, so but I will. Can you? All right, wait. Chris J. I think that's a J. Or is it a 5? I don't know. Chris, you know. No, it's a J. Because he just asked me. This guy just wrote. All right, Chris J. I saw you just asked me this. You just asked me. I remember that. This is on the newest video. The one I just did for Joe with the, with the hammer curls and shit. Can you tell us about your first gear cycle? How much did you run? How much did you take? And how much gains did you make? Alright, so my first cycle. Okay, I trained 23 years naturally. Alright, and I had pride because people couldn't believe I was natural. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no way. I was that built. You guys have seen pictures of me like that, so whatever. forget about that. So, I was a drug dealer. I started saying, what did you sell drugs though? Okay, listen to me. I had a gym and bodybuilders. I used to run shows for the NPC, and I had pro bodybuilders. I was with all the pros all the time, and all these other jack guys in the gym and shit. And my one friend said to me, bro, dude, you can make some serious money, because I have a friend that sells steroids. This guy's not even a bodybuilder. He had nothing to do with bodybuilding, but he knew a guy that sold steroids, okay? And he said to me, I'm going to hook you up with him, you know, and you guys, you could sell, you know, give me some money, you know, like he was giving me some scuttle. He actually fronted me money for the first time, you know, just to make it work. And he give me a couple bucks on it, and, you know, I'll hook you up. So he hooked me up, because I knew everybody. And I knew all these juice heads and everything like that. So the minute I got it, bro, the first drug deal I did, I made like $4,000 or $5,000 profit. You know what I mean? Like, just bang, like that overnight. I was like, whoa. You know? And I knew, like, oh, dude, I like this shit. So then I'm selling drugs. And I'm sitting there, and I see this kid come in the gym like 8 months ago. He came in the gym and he's asking me, like, what can I do to get my arms bigger? And, you know, like, he was just starting to work out. He didn't really have much of a build. Next thing I know, he's walking around like all jacked. Yeah, you know, I want to rip out your neck and shit down the hole. You know, it's like, oh. So I'm like, holy fuck, you know, because he started doing steroids. So I'm like, I don't know. I just felt like I earned it. You know what I mean? I earned it right. Because, you know, all you natural guys, follow me, you juice heads. You'll like this. Follow what I'm going to say. All you natural guys all know these guys, right? Always think to yourselves, you know, like, you natural guys that even have any kind of build on you, you know, you're kind of built and stuff, you'll think to yourself, can you imagine when you know, stand there and you're doing a pose and you're showing your friends and you're, oh yeah, and then, you know, you give the infamous natural statement, which I used to say all the time too. Can you imagine what I look like if I took steroids, right? You always think that. Every juice head, every non-juice head, every natty guy thinks in his brain, oh man, look at me, I'm fucking, you know, can you imagine what I'd look like if I did steroids? So, one day I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, look at this fucking guy, I got jacked, I'm over here, you know, I'm busting my ass, you know, and you know, the gains come smaller, you know. I was now 35 years old, I'm looking over there at the juice and this big fucking pile of shit I got, you know, steroids this and all kinds of shit. And I had Dominican Devil, which is anabolics, right? So, I don't know. It was just calling me. It looked so cute in that little box it came in for a while. They had little pop-outs and shit. First, it used to come in a bottle. But then it came in a little pop-out boxes, and I was selling all that shit. And I'm like, they were so cute. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Don't think. You know, just... You know when you go in a swimming pool, you want to see if the water's cold, you stick your little big toe in there and shit, and you're like, whoo, it's cold. No. I'm like, don't even do that. If you're going to go swimming, just jump right in. So I'm looking, I'm like, fuck this shit. And I grab the box like this, and I open up the box, and I take out one of the fucking pop-outs. I don't want to even think about it, because I know if I think about it, I'm not going to do it. And I pop it out. Like, I took a fucking Depot, and I'm like, fuck that shit, I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to take another one. And I took like fucking 10 right there, and drank it down. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm not natty anymore. Holy fuck. I'm actually now not natty. I'm a fucking juice head. You know what? Fuck that. So then I fucking took out some more fucking D-balls and popped them. And the next day I'm like, oh man, I've never taken a needle. And, you know, I was taking some B12s, like, you know, but they little fucking syringe, you know, like little fucking whatever. I take out one of my needles, I open it up, and I see that steroid shit, and I'm like, fuck it! I go in there, take it, boom, I shot it. And I'm like, holy shit, now I'm official juice head, super juice head, because you know, but dude, when I rob a bank, I'm going to rob the bank. I'm not going to leave give me those rolls of pennies, too. Give me the dollars, the dimes, the nickels, quarters, all that shit. Singles, 20s, 10s, 5s, you know, 100s, 50s, give them all. I want it all. Give me the fucking, I don't care, give it all to me. So I'm like, you know what? Why stop at one? And I just fucking started banging more in me, and I popping more of the D-balls, and I banging more in me, and I popping more D-balls. And before you know it, you know, I was taking Steris Propionate and D-ball. Those were the two drugs I started with. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And dude, let me tell you something. Well-trained muscle, 23 years natty, well-trained muscle responds much better than some guy who's never worked out or just started working out. And I grew fucking literally in a week. I was already starting to get jacked. People were going like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I was like, holy shit. And that's how it started. It started like that. And then I progressed. I got in a bunch of steroids. I had steroids. I got in a bunch of Russian D-balls and Russian sustenance, and I'm like, you know what? Those sustenance, they're so sexy, and that little cute little vial comes down like a girl's body, a little narrow neck, and I'm like, oh my God, let me crack that glass open and poop, and pull out one and say, fuck that shit, there's more room in the syringe, that's only 1 cc, let me take 2 more, like this. Now I cracked 2 more in them, I got 3 cc's of sustenance, bang, I shot it in my shoulder. And I said, well, what the fuck am I going to do, walk out with a fucking swollen shoulder on this side, give me 3 more, fucking crack them, bang, shot in another shoulder, so now my both shoulders are swollen, right? That's how it started. I'm like, fuck the, the Dominican D-ball there, the anabolics was like, I don't remember, it's 2.5, it's 3 milligrams, something D-ball. The Russians were 5. I'm like, fuck that, I'm graduating to the Russians already. Pop out the rubber band, the little pop-outs, they come in that little fucking rubber band thing with the little paper, pop that shit out and bang, 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 bang. Why leave a strip? You know what I mean? Why leave a strip there like this, with 10 of them? I'm taking them all, bang, 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 like, and that's how it started. And I don't know, I didn't keep track of what I did. I just did it, and I did a lot of it. And before you knew it, I'm like 200, and I went from like, I don't know, 168, 170 something, 172, something like that I was. And next thing I know, I'm 278. And I'm like, holy fuck, a head like a pumpkin and shit, you know what I mean? Can't breathe, but I'm fucking so jacked. And then, yes, I start shooting it in the arms because you're running out, your shoulders, you can't even move them after a while. You stick so much shit in there, and I stick so much shit in the arms. And I never stuck it in my ass. I tried one time. I stuck one sustanon in my leg, and I said, I'll never, ever, ever, ever do that ever in my lifetime, ever, ever again. If I tell you that I don't know what I fucking hit, but God damn it, I could not sit down. I could not sit down. I could not stand. I remember I went to a wedding. I had to go up steps, and I shot one sustanon and one sustanon. You can't just do one leg. You know what I'm saying? I can't have one leg sore the other. I could both together. Dude, it was never again. I made it back one, never again. So I never shot my leg ever again. The front quad there. So then, I kept shooting the delts, the fucking bicep tries. I shot like that. But I don't know, I didn't keep track. I just kept going hog wild. So I didn't have a little book like, okay, I shot 2 cc. I didn't do that. I should have, but I didn't, okay? It's like you're swimming in the ocean, and before you know it, you're like, holy shit, I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Which way is land? You know what I mean? I don't even know. I'm way out there. So that's what happened. And the second part to this is he wants to know what kind of gains did you make. Well, I just told you, I got up to like 278 pounds. Now, I didn't go up to 278 pounds right away. I mean, I hit like 235, and then I did like 255. I mean, I would just jump. It was just coming, man. You know what I mean? I was taking so much fucking shit that I was at the point where I was taking one full bottle, 10 cc's of 200 milligrams Steris. I was taking propionate and sometimes cypionate, whatever the fuck. I would take that. I like propionate because it's fast acting. So I would take 1 bottle Steris on Monday, 1 bottle on Wednesday, and 1 bottle on Friday. So that's 10 cc's, 200. That's 2,000 milligrams on Monday, 2,000 milligrams. Because it's 200 milligrams, 10 cc's. Think about it. That's if you know anything about math, you don't need to calculate for that. Come on, stop the shit. All right, and then on Friday again. So, and then, that's not even counting the little sustenance I would throw in there, them cute little fucking vials. They were so cute. You know what I mean? You crack that fucking shit open, and you're just like, wow. I didn't even care if there was glass in there. I didn't give a fuck. All over the place. Popping them fucking, Russian sustenance. And then I came to the drug of, like, the one I love the most. I loved metanabol, which is Polish D-ball. Oh my God, I almost get an erection thinking about that shit. Oh, they were beautiful little tiny pills. Gorgeous. They were like fucking 10. I think they were 20 in a strip. 10. I would take the whole fucking thing. I didn't care. Why waste? Why leave anything left? You take one and then, the little brother next to it misses it. You know what I mean? You're like, holy shit, you took him, but you didn't take me. So I'm like, okay, I'll take you too. You know what I mean? Before you know it, I take them all. I got all your brothers and sisters in my mouth, and now it's down. And that's how I did it. So there you go. You wanted to know how I did steroids? You wanted to know what I did? How I took them? That's how I took them. I didn't keep track. I robbed the bank. I'm telling you, I'm taking every penny. There's a penny on the floor. I'm going to stop on my way out and pick that penny up. That's the way it was for me. Okay? Now, was I an idiot? Fuck Yeah, I mean, I would get like fucking reused needle. I had boxes of needles of 100 needle. I had like 10, 20 boxes and shit, you know? And I'm over there reusing needles, blowing them off. They're like fucking fish hooks and shit. I know I've told some of you guys that story before, but not everybody's heard it. Relax. This guy's asking me a question, okay? So obviously you didn't hear it. If it's bothering you, go watch something else. I can't stand when guys do that shit. Anyway, that's how I did it. Okay? There you go. Alright, I'm going to finish up this month. I'm going to show you, this week, I'm going to show you a little thing here. Who remembers the back of this? I don't know where the cover is on this one. This is an old one. The cover fell off, whatever. All my magazines are in pristine condition, but this one got a little, I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, remember this? The York barbell ad. Remember, who doesn't remember that ad? Remember that ad? And then you got all the guys standing there. Remember that shit? The York barbell. Who doesn't remember that ad on the back of the magazines? You guys remember that. Anyway, let me take this off. Look at Casey Viator. Whoa! Whoa! I dropped my shit. Oh boy. Anyway, look at Casey Viator. Look at him. Look at Casey Viator right there. Look at him. I saw him squatting with one plate on each side at Gold's Gym. Swear to God. Now, that just means he might have been just warming up, but I was like, dude, one plate? Anyway, that's Casey Viator. Look at him. Look how thick he was. What did I knock down? Ah, fuck. Anyway, really fast. I'm just going to show you quick. This is Ron Mangum. Look at, remember Ron Mangum? I actually competed in a show once in the teenage division. I thought it was Teenage Physique. Was that it was in Jersey, I think. And he was in it. You know, I won my class, but he was like one of the big winners there, if I remember correctly. Ron Mangum. Remember that guy? Remember that guy? Ron Mangum. I'm going to show you too much because we're going to save some stuff for the next ones. But anyway, dude, remember the York barbell? Wait, where is it? Right here. Remember that York barbell? This was just a preacher crawl. Now, hold on. I'm going to tell you a quick story really fast. See that? Remember that York barbell? They were advertising that right there, the preacher. Hold on. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and I used to work out, my father's an artist, right? So it's actually, there's one desk right here. I'm not going to show you because, you know, I'm in a room. I dropped that magazine. Anyway, my father's an artist, so artists have this desk. Okay, it's an artist desk. It's wood and it's angled like this, you know? And it's on these things that, you know, I could adjust the angle, you know, because, you know. Anyway, so I would take one of my father's old artist desks and I would use that as I put towels over it and I would use that as a preacher bench when I was young. And that's how one of the ways I built my biceps. I had that fucking thing in my room. I'd be over there with an easy curl bar banging at plastic weights, and I'd be fucking with one dumbbell over there or one arm over the artist's bench, you know. I was 15 years old. You see pictures of me at 15. I was jacked. Anyway, that's what I did. So, all right, guys, listen. I love you fucking guys, man. You know, if you want to hear some good questions, you know, want your questions answered, hey, here's some good questions. I'm a Momo, bro. If you want some questions answered, put them in the comments. I can't fucking mind read for you guys. You know what I mean? I can't. Doesn't matter if you want to know about the babanya, you know what I mean? Steroids. If you want to know about training, if you want to know about, you know, just old school training, so like I could tell you old school stuff, whatever you want to know. But I can't mind read, all right? So you got to put the questions down in the comment section, and we'll do what we got to do, all right? And for you haters, I love you guys too. Keep talking shit, and as long as you're commenting and, you know, you're watching a video, who's the fucking idiot? Me or you? I know the answer to that. All right. Chaos Nutrition. You want some good pre-workout? Chaos Nutrition. They got a lot of stuff over there. chaosnutrition.com. All right, go there. All right, say hello to the Godfather of Chaos. All right, support them because they support the show. Without them, this show is bye-bye. No more magazines, no more that. Okay, bye-bye. All right? So there you go. So if you're looking to buy a pre-workout, give their pre-workout a shot. That supports this show. All right? All right. Listen, I love you guys. Stop fucking around, and I'll see you next week. Put your fucking comments down. I can't mind read what you guys want to know. All right.